for Hollywood. Well, here's another fine mess you've gotten me in. Oh, hello there. I am Stan the Movie Man, and this is my review of Snatched. It stars Amy Schumer, Goldie Hawn, Ike Barinholtz, Joan Cusack, Wanda Sykes, and more. It is the story of Emily Middleton, who is at a bit of a crossroads in her life. She's just lost her job. She's just been broken up with by her boyfriend, who's in a band, and she is just about to go on this lavish trip to Ecuador that she had planned on going with her boyfriend. However, she winds up going with her mother, Linda, played by Goldie Hawn. While at Linda's house, Emily discovers a scrapbook showing photographs of her when she had traveled the world. Photos of her in London and in other scenic locations. And now her life is sort of insular. She's stays at home a lot and takes care of her two cats, as well as her son Jeffrey, played by Ike Barinholtz, who is agoraphobic. But Emily convinces Linda to go on this trip to Ecuador with her, and they are having a big time. And Emily meets a young man who is an adventurer, describes all the places that he's gone and all the things that he has done, and winds up taking Emily and Linda both on a adventure into the countryside, where Emily and Linda are kidnapped by the men of a guy who runs kind of this blackmail and kidnapping ring, a guy named Morgado, played by Oscar Hayenda. And the adventure begins as they try to escape and find their way back to civilization. It's a silly movie. It's funny and rather vulgar at times, and thoroughly silly, especially Ike Barinholtz's character, who, while he does a good job of being the sort of freaky brother and the additional comic relief in the movie, I really found his character to be very annoying and largely unnecessary. Schumer seems to have surrounded herself with a group of people she likes to include in her movies, which is understandable. If you look closely, you'll even see Colin Quinn's face in a photograph or two. But that part of the film just felt like a necessary comic filler. But for the most part, the movie's very funny, and the adventure part of it, as the ladies try to escape and are occasionally aided in that effort by Barb and Ruth, played by Joan Cusack and Wanda Sykes. Those two ladies generally steal every scene they're in. But overall, the film's perfectly enjoyable. It is very funny in places, and then they get into sort of the adventure. It's like the movie has a split personality. They can't quite decide what they're trying to make, an adventure or a comedy. And sometimes one of those takes the lead and the other gets pushed into the background. So don't go looking for a constantly funny movie, and don't go looking for a constantly exciting movie. But it's a pretty decent mixture of the two. I enjoyed Snatched quite a bit. I'm giving it 4 stars. Go to StanTheMovieMan.com to read my complete review. You can also go to WIMZ.com and look in the blogs section for my review of King Arthur, Legend of the Sword, the WIMZ.com monthly movie review. You can follow me on Twitter at MovieManStan, and you can send emails to me, StanTheMovieMan@Comcast.net. Till next time, toodles.